Hello, and welcome back to Deathloop. It's been a minute, but we are back in. If I remember correctly, we just got the rules, and I didn't really understand the rules anyway. The rules was like, oh, there's a wolf person or a guardian person. I don't know. But here we go. I just blinded myself with the light. We should still, yeah, we still have a save right there. So CeCe, I forgot all the characters, but here we go. All right.
Where do you think we should go?
That's how she talks, right? I don't remember. Something like that. Okay, here we go, man. Let's jump right back into this. Oh, well, yeah. So we can hang out and Schoolgate library. Yeah, this would be like a great one to stream, and then like the chat would like make the choices, right? Okay, let's go. Schoolgate. Have we been to the Schoolgate? No, we have in the beginning. We haven't been to the library. So we're going to the library. I remember that because we went to the roof, and the only one we didn't go to, I think, was the library. Let's go.
Oh, the library.
Yeah, where everybody hides out and has super erotic fun.
Feeling nostalgic, huh? Okay, let's head out.
That's how she talks.
You nod your head back to CeCe as the two of you head back to the main building. After walking past a few classrooms, you finally arrive at the library.
The library. This one is way bigger than the last.
You know, love, if you're gonna talk to me like that. Okay.
CeCe then approached one of the shelves and ran her hand across the books.
Spreading your cooties everywhere, eh?
Even though it looks different, it still feels the same.
When are we gonna get to the, like, I thought we were supposed to be on the serial killer now. Like, isn't there a killer?
Won't you agree, Cutacore?
You're too kind, love. You're too kind.
It feels like it was only yesterday you and I were searching around the library. Searching around for a way to escape. I was so convinced the library had the answers I was seeking. I was so convinced I knew what I was doing. God.
Please. That is my nickname. But, okay, you can call me God.
It feels like it has been years since then. A lot of things have changed.
Was CeCe the girl? Yeah, she was the girl that supposedly knew us, right? That's right.
Including myself. CeCe then stopped.
Oh, CeCe then stopped and touched her hair.
Yeah, that's right. Miral was the one that betrayed us, right? Okay, and then CeCe was the friend. Right, we got it.
You haven't said anything about my hair.
Listen, CeCe, babe, can I call you babe? Oh, she's blushing. Look, she's blushing. Like, I love your hair. Did I mention your hair? I love your hair.
It's longer than before.
Well, it's just that you haven't. You know what it is. The older you get, you shrink. So now I'm short, man. So it looks bigger. Eh? Huh? Yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it. I love it. And you know what, CeCe? I love you. I swear. I've never felt this way, CeCe. I've never. I like it. Sailor Moon.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. Didn't I just say that? I love it. I think it compliments you well.
You nod your head.
Nod your head, guys. Come on.
Thank you.
CeCe suddenly fell silent.
Her cheeks flushed brighter. You're saying what I said. She's blushing. She loves us. I mean, me. She loves me, not you guys watching. She loves me. So back off my girl. All right? Doesn't matter that it's a video game. Get out of here.
We should get going. Yes, the library has nothing useful for now.
Well, you know, when I was in high school, I used to hide out behind and between the books. You know what I'm saying? We could hide out somewhere. There's no teachers around. I don't know why I kind of sounded a little Scottish there, huh? You know? Yeah. What are you going to be wearing on St. Patrick's Day, eh? A skirt.
Let's go.
Yeah, actually, we'll call it a dress.
You two spent the next few hours investigating the different classrooms of the school.
Well, we were just trying to find a comfortable place, you know, to lie down at, you know.
Yeah, but much like every other room in this place, it was completely abandoned. All of a sudden, all of those students who once roamed the halls were completely gone. Almost like they never existed in the first place. Dun dun. You look through the window. The mighty blue sky suddenly turned orange, signaling the end of the day.
It's already sunset.
CeCe suddenly holds your hand as the two of you stare down the window.
You did your best.
Well, you know, I mean, I blame you. You should have put your back into it, okay? If you're the kind of girl that just lies there, okay, leaving all the work to me.
We did our best.
Okay, that's what I was saying. You can't just blame me. You weren't that good either, huh?
Whatever's gonna happen now, we'll face it together, okay?
Did I say I loved you? Do you want to get married? We could have babies. Babies, you want to have babies? We could have babies.
Just you and me.
And babies. Just me, you, and babies. I like babies. I mean, they are expensive and they eat your food, but, you know, just buy more food.
Like always.
That's right, that's what I'm saying.
CeCe tightens her grip on your hand, spreading more of her cooties. Behind that beautiful smile of hers, you can sense fear and desperation, and she can be taken advantage of.
It's just a video game, guys.
You can sense an immense fear that would shatter the very fabric of reality if it ever comes out. But it's not a fear for her life. It's not a fear of death, of the unknown. It's a fear of you.
The game's talking shit now, eh? Huh? Huh? You're gonna be talking that kind of shite all day, eh? Huh?
For your existence, for your future together. You hold tighter to CeCe's hand and really absorb the cooties as a strange feeling suddenly shocks your senses.
It's cooties. Girls have cooties.
Next time you open your eyes, you find yourself standing in the cafeteria. But you're not alone. CeCe and the rest of your companions are all there.
Wait, so it was the first night, technically, right? I'm trying to remember the last episode. It was the first night, so somebody died then, right? Because didn't the killer... And who is the killer? Like, the killer already knows who they are.
But most of all, she is here.
Okay, Miral. Miral's here. Yeah, what's up, cunt? I mean, hello. How are you? Nice to see you again, love.
Welcome back, everyone.
Is that how she talked? I don't remember.
Hey, Miral. I don't know what stage trick you guys are using for this teleport thing, but it's making me real nauseous.
That's how he talks. I don't know why.
Can I talk with one of the executive producers?
Actually, he looks more like we'll get into it. Can I talk to one of the executive producers? Nah, he doesn't sound like that. He said, we're gonna get it. He could be like a dog, comrade. No, I can't have the cuties at home seeing me puke on live TV. That's it. I found it. That's it.
Miral stared back at Hassan Parker for a few seconds before she rolled her eyes and faced the rest of you.
That's what everybody does to Hassan. That's what everybody does to him.
Now that you're all here, allow me to explain the voting process. Standing among you right now is the killer.
I thought that... So, wasn't somebody supposed to die on the first night? Like, am I wrong about this? I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm not wrong about this. I feel like somebody was supposed to die. Starting tonight. Okay, so you give us a free night. See, I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Starting tonight, the killer will claim a victim with each passing night. The voting process is your main way of finding and eliminating the killer. The process is simple. You simply discuss the situation among each other and then vote. Each one of you gets a vote. And the person with the highest number of votes gets eliminated. Any questions?
Yeah, when's launch?
By eliminated, you mean killed, right?
Wait, he can't sound like my narrator. I'll find his Jack.
Jack, I'll never let go.
Titanic. Yeah, dude. He was an American, though, right? Whoever gets the highest number of votes will be killed.
Affirmative.
She's all military now. Oh, hey. I remember you, love. Stop it.
This is insane. You really expect us to send someone to their death? You can always choose to vote on no one. However, you would only benefit the killer, of course. We don't care. We're not gonna play your sick game. We're not going to kill anyone.
Oh yeah, this one.
What do you mean by we, Nazi-chan?
That's how she sounds. I don't know why. She's like a goofy Sailor Moon, a dumb blonde Sailor Moon. She's kind of hot though, right?
Don't go around forcing your own opinion on the rest of us. That's not cute at all. What?
Dude, Naz is like super hot compared to the other ones. I don't know why. You know. I agree. Wait, how did he sound? I agree with the blonde woman. Not because she's hot or anything. It's just because, not making a choice is a choice in itself. If this killer truly exists, then doing nothing will send one of us to a certain demise.
What about the special roles?
CeCe, who barely spoke a word until now, suddenly interjected. It seems the rest of your companions are also surprised by this.
Well, dude, we spent the whole night talking and making love or something. We went to every classroom and christened the whole building. What are you talking about? What about them?
What if the people with the special roles step up right now?
Then they see you with the eyeball thing she was talking about, and then you die. They blow you up.
That will narrow down the list of suspects. Great idea, CeCe-chan! There are 8 of us here. If we eliminate who will play special roles, then only 5 people remain. Even if we vote randomly, there will still be a 20% chance of voting for the killer. That's pretty high.
She doesn't have a voice yet, but she's really hot, though, isn't she not?
I agree as well. Any kind of advantage we could get will be very helpful. The people with the special roles should step up.
Carmen spoke as she faced the rest of your companions. Seconds passed, and then minutes, but no one stepped forward.
Wait, was he Australian? No, he was. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Do, comrade, do. Come on, guys. We can't have they there. This will totally fuck things up in the ratings.
A few more minutes passed, but once again, no one stepped up.
Enough. This is a waste of time. Don't be so hasty, Miral-chan. This is super duper important to us. So just wait a bit, okay? We can wait all night and nothing will change because the special roles haven't been assigned just yet.
I thought you said in the last episode that they were assigned. I thought everybody knew, and then I was like, okay, well, we don't know because so we have to find out what our role is.
Huh? Unlike the killer role, the special roles are only assigned during the first night. That's when you start using them after all. So at this moment, none of you has a special role yet. I see. So CeCe-chan's plan was a no-go from the start? Well, it was still worth a shot, so don't bitch yourself too much. You were trying to bait the killer, huh? Cecilia.
Oh, okay. Zero's name is Cecilia? Oh, no. CeCe's name is Cecilia.
Huh? Bait the killer? By declaring that the people with special roles will narrow down the suspect list. She was basically saying that whoever steps forward will...
Oh, I didn't read it.
She was hoping that would tempt the killer to falsely claim that they had a special role.
Ah, because nobody has a special role, so only the killer would be like, oh, well, let me pretend, right?
And since the roles haven't been assigned yet, that would immediately expose them as a fraud and end the game. A very impressive strategy. However, it seems the killer is smarter than what you give them credit for, Cecilia.
I like CeCe better. So when do people start dying? That's when the fun part starts. Okay, what's today? Oh, today's Saturday. I wish it was Sunday.
'Cause that's my fun day. Or perhaps you're the killer, and this whole thing was just a diversion to make the others trust you. Perhaps I'm playing right into your hands.
I have no idea what it just happened. This just too confusing for the average viewer. Let's just get to the voting part already. That's where the ratings are.
For once, I agree with the delusional creep from Russia. Discussion time is over.
You know, okay, so Hassan's the killer. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, because even in real life, you could look at Hassan and just imagine a killer. Like he looks like a serial killer. So, anyways.
When you hear your name, please step forward and announce your vote.
Miral declared as she started calling out names. The first to go was Naz.
I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna take someone's life like it's nothing. I'm voting no one.
So if you vote no one, you vote for yourself. Like, I think that's how that works.
Suit yourself. You're up next, weirdo.
Miral spoke as she pointed at Hassan. My moment to shine. I, Hassan, the true definition of a Sigma male and the future winner of this game. Show will vote. For you! Nas! That's two for Nas! With exaggerated moments, Hassan pointed at Nas.
What? Me? The hot chick?
Of course! Ever since the start, you have done nothing but trying to push us to vote for anyone. And who would benefit more from that than the killer? So my vote goes for you, Nav. No hard feelings, bitch. I just want to win the game show.
You're a damn lunatic.
Bring me some cheese and some wine. The voting continued after that. Seeing no clear suspect, Carmen chose to vote for no one. Meanwhile, Zero let out a giggle and declared she would follow Hassan's lead and vote for Nas. Jack also voted for Nas.
So what is the vote? What is the vote? What does the vote do? I don't remember.
CeCe, on the other hand, let out a sigh and voted no one. It was only left to you and Kai.
All right. It's your turn now, Kai. Who will you be voting for?
I forgot about this chick, dude.
Myself.
I mean, voting for no one is essentially voting for yourself, but directly just straight up saying yourself, I feel like is just kind of, I think that's what the killer would do. Oh, dude, you know, because she's quiet, we forgot she existed. I mean, that's perfect. Like when I was doing special reconnaissance, like that's what it's all about. Like you kind of show up, you know, like people know you, but then you just stay quiet and then they forget and you disappear into the background. You're still there. They just can't see you. She hid in plain sight. She's the killer. Guarantee she's like a Black Widow.
Kai declared with a hushed, low voice.
What? I vote for myself.
The whole room stared at Kai with baffled expressions all over their faces.
Are you insane?
So, like, what are we voting for? Who has to die, right? Like, who's gonna die or something?
Fine, whatever.
Miral suddenly moved her gaze and faced you.
You're up last. Cutacore.
I still love the way you say my name.
Declare your vote, and let's end this for today.
Everyone's gaze suddenly turned to you. It seems they all understood the current situation, even Hassan. With Naz getting 3 votes and no one getting 3 votes, your vote was still the deal.
So no one, so hold on. So if we vote no one, so if we vote no one, then no one dies? Is that? I'm not sure what's going on.
You close your eyes and take a deep breath. CeCe was right. The situation did spiral into insanity pretty quickly. There haven't been any murders yet, but someone is already on the chopping block. Whether you believe Nas is the killer or not is completely up to you.
I don't think that she is. I kind of feel like Miral is around. She's the killer. Can we not vote for Miral? Or is she not included? I'm not really sure. But I feel like Kai might be the killer. Okay, you get to choose.
So who would it be?
See, this is where, man, I'm going to vote no one. I mean, right? Like, oh, man. I'm just going to say no one.
Okay, seems the result is pretty clear. No one will be voted off tonight.
Okay. Oh, wait. So you can vote somebody out, and then, right? You can vote, right? And then, but then if you vote them off, they die though. Don't they kill them? Isn't that how it works? Hold on. I don't remember. Let's go.
Looks of relief appeared on the faces of some of your companions, while others looked completely annoyed. Miral let out a long before continuing to talk.
Now let's go over nighttime rules. Every single one of you have been allocated a room in the school dorms. Leaving your room during nighttime is strictly forbidden and will result in immediate deletion.
Except for the killer.
This, of course,
Okay, yeah.
excludes the killer. As the killer, you're free to roam around the school and target one victim per night. Participants with special roles are also technically allowed to leave their rooms during the night.
So who has the special roles?
However, the whole process is fully automated and you won't be conscious during it.
So they remote control us during our special role stuff.
Your mind will continue to sleep while your body will accomplish the special role. Think of it like sleepwalking if you want.
Huh.
That's pretty freaky. If there are no questions, I'll be seeing you all tomorrow.
Miral gave you all one last look before she snapped her fingers and suddenly disappeared. The room felt silent once again, but then someone suddenly approached you.
Hey, baby. Hello. I remember you said that you wanted to have babies. I remember you, love. Yes, I do. Hey, you're welcome, by the way. I love you. I did it for you. That's why I did it. You're wondering why I did it. I love you. I love you. I know. I see that smile. I love you too.
I want you to know that I had no doubts.
Of course you didn't. Of course, because you know I want to snug. That's what it is. Yes, that's what it is.
I have no doubt you'll make the right choice. Cutacore.
I love the way you say my name.
Beneath those hollow, empty eyes lay a genuine person. A kind person. I realized that the moment I laid eyes on you.
Please stop. CeCe's not around, is she? She's gonna hear you.
I won't forget this, Cutacore.
Well, maybe later, I could come to your room and we could just, you could thank me then. Hi. Oh, you promise. I'll see you then, love. I'll see you then. I love you too. Okay. Bye-bye.
Naz then approached you and gave you a tight hug.
Ooh. I'm getting it on with all of them.
See you in the morning.
I'll see you tonight, love.
Yeah. Naz then waved her hand and left while avoiding to look at the three people who tried to...
Yeah, I wouldn't look at them too.
You're quite the ladies' man, Cutacore.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you too. You're gonna be so easy for me, I've been to America. I love the blondes down in California at the beach.
Let's hope your little decision doesn't come back and bite you in the ass later on. Ciao.
Zero ruffled your hair and then...
see, she touched me. She's trying to spread her cooties.
You're Cutacore. You might be the MVP today, but it's not just over yet. I will not let you upstage me in the popularity polls. Niet will I let you snatch the victory. I will be the one to win the game show. You just wait and see. Hassan rolled his eyes and left.
That degenerate is a cancer on society.
CeCe looked at Hassan in disgust before facing you.
Anyway, the first day is over. We did what we could do for now. Let's head out.
Finally. It's taken forever.
A few minutes later, you were looking through the window.
Deneb, Vega, Altair? Are those actual constellations? Or are those stars or something? The 3 stars of the Summer Triangle. Huh. Is that a real thing?
Your mind rushes back to the event in the cafeteria. Thanks to you, no one got voted out today. However, that means the killer still runs free. And tonight, they'll be able to target their first victim. A victim that can easily be you.
Cutacore? Are you okay? Do you regret your decision? Do you think you should have voted for Nas? Good.
Oh, okay. I was actually thinking that the 3 of us, as soon as we get out of this, I mean, I could have 2 wives. That's what I'm thinking.
Never regret your choices, Cutacore.
Please.
CeCe suddenly approached the window next to you and lifted her gaze to the sky.
Choices make who you are. One choice leads to another, and by the time you realize it, you have made so many choices. You have branched so many times that your point of origin looks no different than a distant star in the night sky.
Disagree completely.
But that's the beauty of choices, Cutacore. It's freedom. Endless, pure, and unshackled freedom. They lied to us. Happiness is not possible.
It's not. I agree. I agree. Because when you get there and you get what you think makes you happy, it's not enough.
It never was. It doesn't matter what you achieve. It doesn't matter what you get. You'll always want more. You'll always desire something out of your reach. You will always struggle. You will never be happy.
Unless you get happy. You just be happy. Just choose to be happy.
Never. But that's okay. Because freedom is different. Freedom is attainable. You might not control your point of origin or the end. You might not control how you were born or...
You know, I feel like CeCe's gonna die. I feel like she is.
But everything in between can be yours. Every choice can be yours to make. This is what truly matters, Cutacore.
Okay, then she leaves. Oh.
This is what truly matters to me, to you, and to us.
CeCe suddenly approached you until only a few feet separated you. The killer will make their
the killer will make their choice tonight. But that won't matter. Whatever happens tonight will happen. Do you understand, Cutacore?
I think you're probably gonna die. I mean, she's talking like somebody who's about to die.
Not even death will separate us anymore.
CeCe leaned over and kissed you on the cheek.
But okay, I tried.
She then waved her hand and walked into her room. You stood in the hallway for a few seconds before walking inside your room. A dark, creepy bedroom greets your eyes. You look around you and nothing feels out of place, but every fiber of your being,
it looks like a hospital room. You know what I mean? Like one of those hospital rooms. That's what it looks like.
To run away and get as far away from this room as you possibly can. However, you know the rules. Leaving your room during the nighttime will result in your immediate demise. All right, so we lie down. But then,
Oh, so I'm the detective.
a word suddenly flashes through your eyes. Detective.
What does the detective do again? The detective gets to accuse somebody, right? Of being the killer. And I think it's Kai. It seems that, okay, so I'm the detective.
According to Miral, you're able to choose one person each night and investigate them. Using this special role, you can determine if they are the killer or not. So the real question now is who? Who will you investigate?
I really want to investigate Hassan. But I'm going to investigate Kai, because Kai was so quiet, and she voted for herself. Because here's the thing. Think about it like this. If I'm the killer, then it's like, okay, well, I'll vote for myself to be voted off then. You know, and there's, you know, what is that going to mean? Nothing. Because if I get voted off, you know, I'm the killer anyway. So I'm going to be fine, right? Like nothing's going to happen to me. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're safe. You know that you're safe because you are the killer. You're involved. So the killer is part of the game. If you think about it, right?
She's been acting the weirdest after all.
Yeah, because dude, I forgot she even existed.
You lie down back in bed. There is nothing else you can do but wait. Wait and hope. Hope that you'll wake up from your slumber.
You know, I feel like, if it is Naz, wow. You know what I mean? Wow. Yeah.
Hope that this isn't the end. You empty your head of these thoughts.
So what happens if the killer chooses somebody who is the detective or whatever? Because I'm going to get up and go investigate, right? So what happens if the killer ends up actually, you know, coming for me while I'm investigating? I don't know. It's so weird, right?
Whatever happens tonight will happen. You close your eyes. You open your eyes just to be greeted by a bird standing outside your window. It seems you survived.
I think CeCe died.
You try to get up from your bed when...
Innocent. Ah. So Kai is not the killer. Right. She never was. Okay, but you have to admit, though, you know, I don't know why that knock was spooky.
You get up on your feet and approach the door.
Oh, I'm actually relieved to see you, love. I thought you would be gone, and yes, I would love to have a morning breakfast with you in my room alone. I'm so glad you're okay.
CeCe came closer and gave you a tight hug, and it felt so good. CeCe's smile suddenly disappears.
We have a situation.
Yeah, so who died? Kai died. She was innocent, but she died probably.
Wait, Naz died, I bet. You follow CeCe as you move through the hallway until you reach a certain dorm room. You can see some of your companions standing outside the room. The whole atmosphere was extremely tense. CeCe gives you a slight nod as the two of you walk inside. A bloody room greets your eyes. You quickly take a step back and look around. However, you can't see anyone in the room. CeCe notices your confusion and speaks.
The body is not here anymore, so who was it?
Miral snapped it away and gave us an autopsy report instead. However, we all had a good look at the body before she did.
Oh, wow, really? It was Jack. It was our Western friend. Oh man, I wasn't expecting that. I wonder if each playthrough it's the same people or if it's like RNG. Wow, the image of the well-dressed man sporting a cold look. Yeah, man. Well, you know what's interesting though? It's like I would have never thought Jack would be the first guy to die. But then again, I'm glad that it's him and not one of the hot chicks. So, you know, yeah, I'd rather have them hang out, you know? Anyways.
I've already searched the room. There isn't anything interesting in here. Let's head out.
While trying your best not to step on the bloodstains, you leave the room.
It's a mess. A part of me was hoping nothing would happen, that the killer wouldn't strike.
So Naz could be the killer, but I think it might be Hassan.
Or maybe the guardian angel would manage to protect.
So who was the guardian angel?
But sadly, the killer succeeded. The only clue we have is this autopsy report Miral gave us. It's not that detailed, to be honest, but I'll give you a rundown.
Okay, the victim is Jack. Male, age 34, height 1.84 meters. What does that mean? You guys use meters in the UK? Okay, 85 kilograms. Cause of death: hypophospholinic, hypovolemic, okay. Shock, hypovolemic, hypovolemic. That's what it has to be. It sounds stupid. Hypovolemic shock. Oh shit, I didn't read the whole thing. The victim was found
with multiple wounds all over his body. 1 wound to the neck, 5 in the chest,
and 12 in the abdominal region. The murder weapon is a sharp object, likely an axe. There were no signs of struggle.
Sherlock Holmes would be able to figure this one out. Surely he would.
The report doesn't mention anything else. No fingerprints or DNA.
Well, I mean, that would be good for us. Like, we wouldn't know. We already know who his name was.
They can directly point us to the killer.
Oh, right. You mean that? Right. I assume Miral. I was thinking like Jack's fingerprints. Like, I don't know what I was thinking about. You know. All right.
Still, the number 1 inflicted wounds concerns me.
What do you mean?
Think about it, Cutacore. There were no signs of struggle, which led me to believe that the victim was unconscious the whole time. If that was true, 1 hit to the neck or the head should have killed him.
Yeah, so the killer likes to kill then.
Yet the killer chose to repeatedly strike the victim 18 times.
Huh? Damn! That was a bit overkill, huh?
No matter how you think about it, this is very excessive. Why would the killer do that? What do you think, Cutacore?
I kind of feel like the killer was an amateur, but I'll say that they were angry.
Angry? The excessive hits could be... Yeah. Strong negative emotion. This usually aligns with crimes of...
No. It doesn't have to be crime of passion. It could just be that they hated the guy. You don't have to be passionate about being pissed off. I hate when people misuse words.
But that also brings up a different problem. with the exception of you and me.
Now that right there, that is a crime of passion, you know, keeping you away, locked away in your own bedchamber. You should be locked away in mine. Oh yeah, so we know each other, but none of the other ones know each other.
In the previous Null game, the participants were all picked from different timelines, and their memories were manipulated. It was done to ensure a fair game.
Well, maybe... Actually, shit, maybe you're the killer. And I'm supposed to pick up on that because I know you. And I was the detective after all.
Could things be different in this game? I made sure to keep an eye on how the participants acted with each other, and so far, I haven't noticed anything unusual. They all seem to treat each other like complete strangers, which means the killer is either pretending not to know anyone, or they somehow found a strong reason to hate Jack in the one day that they knew him.
Yeah, he didn't really talk much either.
Both possibilities are equally terrifying, to be honest. Of course, there is also the possibility that your theory is wrong and the killer wasn't motivated by anger at all.
What was my other choice? Because it was either that they were angry, which kind of made sense, but, you know, saying that they're an amateur, I mean, they might not. They might not be an amateur. Actually, you know what they could be, because they didn't know that they could, you know, they could have just slit his throat or something. They could have done one hit to the temple or something, and because he was unconscious. Yeah. But I mean, how many people can find the second intercostal space? How many people know, you know, where the carotid's at?
There isn't enough proof right now to confirm or deny any of these deductions. Yeah, deductions. To be honest. This is going nowhere.
Okay, let's go talk to everybody else, though. We're wasting a lot of fucking time right now.
When it comes to the killings, the killer has a massive...
You don't have to explain this to me, honey. All right?
It doesn't matter how much we investigate.
Yes, it does. Let's go talk to everybody else. We should all be... Like, we should have a rule that, like, in the morning, we don't fucking lollygag. We get up, brush our teeth, take one good shit, and meet in the cafeteria. Like that's what we should all be doing right now. We should all be working together. It's crazy. Everybody's already pinned against each other, and you're just trying to make it me and you. See, she's trying to make it a me and her thing. You're trying to trap me. You're doing what my ex-wife did. You want me all to yourself. You're selfish. Anyways, without surveillance footage,
witnesses, or at least some kind of evidence, the killer will always be in the lead. Do you get where I'm going with?
No, I don't. I think that you're just trying to make me be on your side and then, like, not. You see, I'm losing my mind. You're making me lose my mind because now I feel like you might be my enemy. You know, no. I mean, hey, we can still hook up, but you know, the special rules. Okay.
Indeed.
Did you have one? Wait, are we allowed to say? I don't think we're allowed to say. If we say our special role, I think we get in trouble.
They are our best weapon.
So who was the Guardian, though? Who did the Guardian protect? The Guardian may have protected Naz, which made perfect sense.
If the people with special roles work together, then the killer won't have a chance. However, that will be a very difficult task to accomplish. No one knows what role the other person has. And with the killer hiding in our midst, the people with special roles won't risk exposing themselves.
Yeah, we can't, because then, like, because they see behind our eyeball or some shit, there's a camera.
The fact that we're all strangers in this game doesn't help either. Still, if we want to survive this game and stop the killer, then making use of the special roles is our best shot.
CeCe continues talking. You are suddenly reminded of your special role as detective. You even used it yesterday. Should you tell CeCe about?
I can't. Man. No, dude. Nah, you see? Nah. Nope. Let me tell you something, okay? I only loved one woman in this life, and it wasn't my ex-wife. With my ex-wife, I settled. I did. I really did. Because I didn't want to have kids out of wedlock. And I'm being real. I'm being real. At least I'm honest. But the one girl that I loved had already, like, played me, ripped that. She was my Irish queen, I tell you. You know, it was as if I was a leprechaun back then. But I can tell you, like, having been played and all that, I feel like CeCe is trying to play me. I think that I honestly feel, and I might be wrong, but what if CeCe is the killer? But she identified somebody that she knows, so she gets me on her side to get me to reveal shit to her. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't like that. I don't like that. It's like, dude, nah, man, nah. Like, we can't just like make up. Like, we haven't seen each other in so long, okay? And then like you can't just come back into my life, and then now I'm just on your side all the time. Like, I don't know who you are anymore. I don't know where you've been. You know, nah. So should you tell her? No. No. I'm not gonna tell her. I'm not supposed to. First off, I'm not supposed to reveal to do that. And I mean, dude, I really? I've only known her for like a day, really. I mean, if you think about it, you know, I mean, bro, like, if I run back into my high school sweetheart, like, we are gonna be not the same people that we used to be. You know, it's gonna be amazing to see them, right? But like, I don't know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. No. See, like, no. There's a difference between a boy chasing tail and a real man. We're making the real man decision. All right, so strap in. All right, strap in.
You decide not to share this information with CeCe and simply look away. CeCe gave you a puzzled expression before she suggested you to continue.
Now here's the problem, though. Okay, I could have told her that I was the detective, and then she could have told me that she was the guardian or something, right? That is a possibility. But it's just like, I could have sworn, if I remember the last episode, I could have sworn at some point, like, that we were told, like, we're not allowed to, like, we can't just reveal our roles. We can't reveal our roles. We're not allowed to do that. And they have cameras in the back of our eyeballs. So I think I made the right choice. All right, seeing no reason to refuse, you decide to go along. All right, let's go. We should all be meeting in the cafeteria, man. We should all be working together.
Before you knew it, it was already the end of the day.
The fuck? Why did they not let us go through the day? What the fuck? I wanted, come on, man. You know, because that way, like, aren't they all gonna get, come on.
Your search didn't yield many results, but you couldn't worry about that right now. After all, it was sunset. It was time for the second round of voting.
All right, your consciousness fades for a few seconds before you find yourself in the cafeteria. You've been teleported once again, and it's not just you. You look to your side just to spot Hassan kneeling on the floor and vomiting all over the place. You vomited on my shoes!
Hassan wiped his mouth and faced Zero.
I'm sorry. This teleportation stage magic makes me nauseous. No? Stage magic? You don't actually think this is a game show, do you?
So we're supposed to believe that they can just teleport us all around. Huh. And we're like different timelines. It's weird because there's like a fourth wall that's there. that's kind of being, you know what I mean? So it's a little strange. Carmen stares back at Hassan. You know what I mean?
Welcome back, everyone. The second round of voting. Miral, please, you gotta stop this. More people will get hurt.
I swear she's wearing a nightgown. You know.
I don't know why you're doing this, but this is wrong. This whole game is goddamn sick.
Hey, watch your mouth next time you use my name.
The game will keep going until either the killer or the innocent people win. If you want this game to end soon, then hurry up and achieve one of these two possibilities.
Okay, so I know who the killer is not. It's not Kai.
How about you provide us with more clues then? That autopsy report you gave us is useless. If you're asking me to take sides, then you're wasting your time, CeCe. I'm only here to make sure the game runs as fairly and efficiently as possible. The rest is up to you. Miral-chan is right. We can do this, guys. You got the special roles now, right? Right?
Wait, I bet Zero is the guardian, bro. I bet she has to be, because she's the stupidest fucking person. She's the guardian. She's the guardian. She has to be.
Let's try CeCe-chan's strategy from yesterday. If the people with special roles identify themselves, then we can rule out 3 people just like that.
Yeah, but if we do, we die. We can average baby. We can avenge baby Jack. Baby Jack. Okay. Everyone looked at each other. How does that make sense? Everyone looked at each other? That's a typo. All of a sudden.
Hold on a second. You do realize that exposing people with special roles will also expose them to the killer.
Exactly.
Huh? Why are you suddenly opposed to...
See, okay. I think Zero's the guardian. CeCe has to be... There was another role. And I don't remember, because I remember it was detective, and then there was guardian angel, which I think is Zero. Yeah, I'm thinking... And I don't remember what the third role is. But I think that might be... It might be her. Maybe I should have told her.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You have a special role.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, she has to have a special role. That's why she doesn't want to reveal it.
That's not what I...
Yeah, I think you have a special role. That's why you wanted to talk about it.
Oh, let me guess. You're the detective.
Nope, she's not. That would be me. Guardian Angel. See, okay, so you're saying Guardian Angel, but I think you're the Guardian Angel.
Stop harassing her, weirdo. You're only helping the killer, trying to expose her like this. Huh? What's that, Nasty-chan? Are you still angry I voted for you yesterday? That was totally not personal, you know? Please don't hate me, or anything, okay?
The discussion became even more ridiculous after that. But they were right. The special roles are a strong weapon against the killer. And you hold one of those special roles. Sadly, however, the person you investigated using your special role turned out to be innocent. So you have no idea,
but I know who it's not. And that is a start.
Zero kept pushing the people with special roles to reveal themselves, but no one did. So the voting ultimately ended with no one being eliminated.
Okay, so nobody voted for anybody then. She let out a sigh and reminded everyone of nighttime rules. Okay. Okay, so nobody voted for anybody again. Okay.
That was pretty anticlimactic, huh? We didn't manage to vote out the killer, so they still run large. I wish I would have had more to go off of, you know? But at least no innocent person got eliminated during the vote, so I suppose that's a win.
Yeah, I mean, Kai is still here.
Are you okay, Cutacore?
Well, actually, I could use some attention, you know. I don't know how to say this, CeCe, but, you know, when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing.
You nod back to CeCe.
I see.
Suddenly, CeCe grabbed you closer and gave you a tight hug and a big kiss.
Don't worry. Cutacore.
She shouted my name.
This isn't over just yet. The killer might be a step ahead of...
I kind of feel like you're the killer a little bit. I don't know. I'm confused about CeCe. I think she could be a killer.
We will win this game together. We will escape together. I promise. I won't let anyone hurt you.
CeCe gave you one last hug before walking into her room. You watch her leave before going inside your room to... The moment you walk inside, an intense feeling...
I clicked it accidentally. The same feeling as yesterday.
You approach your bed and lie down. Today was a horrible day. Not only did the killer manage to claim a victim, but you failed to vote them out. Not only that, but you have no idea who the killer is. The moment that last thought ran.
Wait, am I reading this correctly? Yeah, no, this one's fine.
The moment that last thought ran through your mind, your special role flashed before your eyes again. That's right, you can use your special role again.
I'm gonna investigate CeCe. I know, like, it might sound kind of dumb, but I'm gonna, yeah.
So the question is, who will you investigate?
CeCe-chan.
After inputting your choice, you turn to your side and drift away to sleep.
Oh, wait. Hold on. She's protected. So the guardian angel chose to protect her. So I couldn't investigate her either. So if she's protected, I can't investigate her. So now I still don't know.
A familiar bird standing outside your window greets you.
Well, at least we know CeCe's not going to die. She's not going to be dead.
It seems you survived the night, most likely thanks to the intervention of the person with the guardian angel role.
Wait. Does that mean I was protected or CeCe was protected? Yeah, protected flashed before my eyes. Right.
You stand up on your feet when suddenly...
Okay. So the guardian angel protected me. I think the guardian angel... Okay, so now I know CeCe's innocent. CeCe, she could be the guardian angel, but also Zero could be the guardian angel. Dude, Zero being the killer would be fucking nuts. Okay, so CeCe's innocent, and I was protected.
It seems to be the result of the investigation you carried out last night. For the second time in a row, the person you investigated turned out to be the...
So, I hope Kai, because I know Kai's innocent, I hope Kai didn't die. I don't want anybody who I investigate to like end up dying because I know who's innocent. You know, I just hurt myself because yesterday I cut my finger on I was working on a vehicle, and anyway.
Thank God you're okay.
What's going on?
I don't know. The moment I heard the commotion, I came straight to check on you. I thought maybe the killer.
Right.
No, it doesn't matter. You're unharmed. That's all I care about. You can hear the commotion coming from a few rooms down the hall. Come on, let's go check it out.
Following CeCe, you approached the source of the noise until you arrived in front of a certain room.
Which room? Okay, you're still alive. Okay. So we know Kai is innocent. We know Kai's innocent. And now we know CeCe's innocent. Somebody protected us from dying last night.
What are you doing out here, Kai? I was asked to give you this.
Kai suddenly handed you a stack of papers. It seems to be very similar to the autopsy report you got yesterday. Standing close by you, you can spot both Carmen and Naz reading the report in shock. Something is really off.
Let's read it, okay?
All right, let's go. You nod back at CeCe as you start reading the report. Okay. Oh, no! Wait, there's 2 victims? I thought there was only going to be 1 victim each night. Wait, so Hassan was putting the moves on 0, or what happened here, right? Like, wow. Huh? Man. Okay. Wow. So, okay, we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it right there. Boom, thank you. Let's just, gotta go back and make sure. Okay, so we're gonna save. And, okay, so, wow. Anyways, like and subscribe for more of that. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm shocked, actually. I'm actually really shocked. I was not expecting... I really thought... I liked Hassan as the killer. And, you know... yeah, anyways. Let me know what you think. Who is the killer going to be? Thank you all so much. I'll see you the next time.